Puerto Whirlpool. Wow, you could probably get sucked down there. Big old full moon. Paddling out as well as turn more south and hopefully make some big peaks. Gonna ride the 8.5 today. Ivan will be on the 8.0. And looks like there's some nice big rides in the corner, but Puerto's Puerto, so we'll see what we get. Gonna use my air shield. I have just been rocking the board shorts and rash guard, which was working, but I was getting super worked. No pun intended. So now I'm going to use our aero shield that we designed and used all winter as pipe, flotation without pads, and it's actually been pretty cold here in the mornings, which is going to be fun to test this because it has the perforation to keep you cool. So for Puerto, it might just make it the perfect, kind of like Hawaii even had some afternoons where it was cold because of the perforation, because the water flows over your body. We'll see if that's the case here. It might just keep us perfect temp. See you in the winter. Got out with dry hair. That's a first at Puerto. Ivan with a dry head. Go, Ivan. Actual whirlpool right here. Whoa. That's Puerto Whirlpool. Wow, you could probably get sucked down there. Yeah, Coco! gotta close it out. Coco's day was so sick. Dang. That thing was sick. Gosh, no one's gonna get it. A coffee after a surf. I don't think there's anything better. Even though we didn't have the best session. A little hot coffee, a little tweaky psych up. Me and Ivan went out to Puerto. It's really good today. South, but very slow. Big, like good shape on them. Big triangles, these huge rights deep in the corner. But this is the first swell of the season, and there's like a local event running right now, and so the local boys are always charging and they're always fired up. But yeah, they were in full force today, just catching every bomb, killing it. And so we were just like, oh, just let them have it. We'll go out when the wind comes on, and then there'll be nobody out. So once the wind puffs here, everyone goes in, and it's kind of like a side shore wind. It's not ideal, but it's not that bad either. Like, we surf in the trade winds at home all the time. Most of the time we're surfing pipeline is in a strong side shore trade wind, unless it's like early morning glass. But so we're used to a little wind. Yesterday we paddled out, and when the wind came on, there's nobody out, and both of us got a sick one. So let the boys have their morning session. And then once they get tired and burnt out, we'll be having our coffees, and we'll get out there and have the lineup to ourselves for a little bit, hopefully. So that's the plan. I don't think I caught a wave this morning. 2-hour session, paddled around, tried to find my own little peak, but it just wasn't coming together. So instead of getting super burnt, just called it. A little wind on it, but the faces are semi-clean. Me and Ivan are gonna paddle out, not a soul in the water. Would you look at that? Oh, tube! Ooh, a little sketchy, but wow. Sheesh. It's on. Wow, look at this one. Might have a little backwash in it. Two shandies, but we're heading out. missed a good one. GoPro, what happened? It is midday. It's absolutely boiling. We got our hoodies on, hood rash guards on under our aero shields. Well protected from the sun. The wind is howling. There's like non-stop rip currents. But there's good waves every once in a while. We're out here making it happen. Could have easily given up and stayed in the AC, but neither of us got a wave this morning, and so we saw there was still shape to the waves if they came in. Very rarely in these cleaner windows, but since we saw some on the beach since we got out, it's just been absolute chaos. Got so worked. Like, my first one was just, went on the first wave of set. The next one was like the best wave. We saw the whole session, of course. Took like 8 waves on the head, getting pulled back into them. Made me so tired, came back out so frustrated, got denied on the paddle out, got back out, and then got a very scary, very sketchy nug. So you pay to play at Puerto, and we're out here trying to get it done in the chop. Hopefully Ivan can get a nice one. I can get a few more, we can get a few more and call it a day. Yeah, backdoor it. When you get work like that, don't just like willy-nilly try to paddle back out. Like if you get stuck in one of those rips and a bomb comes, you're gonna get a real bad beatdown. Like big enough to really work you, so just time it. Look how clean it just got. That was a lot of work. What an afternoon. So me and Ivan ended up going out in the wind. We battled it out. It was a war. We had a lot of rips moving straight down the coast instead of straight out, which is a nightmare because when they move down the coast, they cover like 1,000 meters of water. Whereas when they're going straight out, they just have that one little area. Tons of rip. The wind was going, but there was some gems. We missed the good ones, most of the good ones. Got a crazy one. It was crazy because it was really sketchy, really fun. And I made it, so the session was worth it, but it took a lot out of us. The beatdowns were extreme. So that was epic because it was super hard. Battled it out, got the job done. Last night in Puerto. Gonna go watch the sunset, then go to Taco Brown. Take that and digest it. You can mull that information over. It's all I got for you for now.